One more freedom fighter, they just said. When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their clan, they changed their mind. When they killed their clan, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their clan, they changed their mind. When they killed their clan, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
All right, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Today is Saturday. Politics, yeah. So, Top TV Media Network is on the road. Today is the 3rd of September, 2022. Before I even roll in, I need to pause this music. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sam Gadu, CEO here at Controls with my colleagues. All packed. The house is packed tonight. Yeah, those of you watching from Liberia, wherever you're watching us here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the East Coast, we'd love to welcome you to Talk TV Media Network. Again, my name is Sam Gadu. Today, this is the time we recap politics, talking everything the happenings in Liberia, in the political sector, the government. This is where we bring you the show. This is where we bring you some of the G's and tangible G's, as the Liberians always say. So again, welcome to the show. Before we begin all the hot topics of discussion for tonight, share the link. Be a part of the show. Share the link. Follow us. Invite a lot of crowd. We take a quick break.
Music.
Welcome to the Talk TV Media Network. My name is Sam Gadu and my colleague out there. It's a pleasant week and happy month of September to you all our viewing audience. This month of September is a special month, very, very special. I think this is the best month of the year for many of you who do not know. Yeah, I'm going to be biased on that one because guess what? It's the CEO's birth month. This is it. That's the best month. You find you find all the smartest people, the richest people, September born. Guys, welcome to the show, man. Welcome, Abraham. You mute. Jasper Ottison, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alice, for being here today, and most especially being our energetic CEO, Brevmon. I think I suggest that dedicate the identical show today to the CEO, even though it's a
No, no,
recap of
no,
our
no.
political
I
activities
disagree.
in the field. But
This show is for the
no
Liberian people.
problem, no problem, no
That show
problem,
coming, man. Don't worry about. Don't rush before you crush.
no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem.
You can.
Okay, we want to say
Liberian
thank
people,
you for my colleagues
you know
who are
how we
here
normally
today.
do it. We normally say a loading, a just beginning to load, a loading. Because our next week, September 6th, a loading. That's right.
No problem, no problem. We will just dedicate the whole month to you. Yeah.
That's good. That's
So
good.
welcome again.
Welcome to the show.
All right, thank you for connecting me on this platform this evening. I'm very much happy for being part of this show today. And the interesting part is that it is our CEO birth, and I believe we're going to enjoy it the best, even more than those in the states over there,
Look at he not
because
started
we are.
stream off. They want now he not started
Yeah.
on the stream off. I mean, Abraham, man, talk to me.
Well, let me say thank to you, Mr. Ngadu, the Chief Executive Officer of Top TV Media Network. Let me begin by saying happy pre-birthday as your way Tuesday, which is your native day. Let me say a big one to all of the entire September born, those of you celebrating birthday or in September, or maybe you have celebrated yours, maybe the first, the second, and today happen to be the third. Uh, Congratulations, and it's good to be here as Liberians across the globe are now tuned in, following to get all of the latest in terms of what is unfolding in Liberia as it relates to their own country. Thank you.
All right, all right. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad. Pretty soon, I think we probably will get one of our colleagues to join us too from Banga, Emmanuel, as well. But those of you that are here, man, what is before we even really start to delving into the issues for for today? What's trending? What's trending from your end, Abraham? Let me start with you. What's trending from your end?
Oh, well, as you may be aware, the U.S. embassy near Moreover Kimo was sanctioned list. Around today, the suspended Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Nathaniel Foley McGill, was being interviewed by journalists from Al Jazeera, and he was basically interviewed about what led to it, how the entire situation happened, and so he explained his ordeal to the international journalists who interviewed him
Mhm.
on today. And again, the disabled community in Liberia, which is being spearheaded by Madam Pebe, the executive director, uh, disabled people have complained and they blocked traffic at the Tottenham Boulevard, where they were expressing some disenchantment that there was a money allotted to be distributed among disabled people within the country to be distributed in Moscow County. And some of them, they were giving ticket that they were being taken down and they haven't get what they are supposed to benefit. So that alone led them to call massive protest, black traffic, so that government, can pay attention to them and listen to the crowd. And again, as you may be aware, campaign is around the corner, like I say, because October, the latest will be conducting the census in October, and NEC release outline, ahead of
Right.
the election. And again, the former deputy minister for press and public affairs at the Ministry of Information, Eugene Facon, the leaders around the corner now. That means people go camping,
Yeah,
when
that
when
means we're gonna campaign. I saw a video all online trending.
Very good.
And
you get member of the Student Vanguard Innovation Party also going to song that they came up with. Kiki Liki. That's someone play with pa. They get one man there's a buka. Oh yeah, so lot of things happening in Liberia to the extent, it just numerous. So as we discuss the issue bit by bit, we'll bring some of the 21, like the Chief Justice has maybe President Scott training will be expiring, and the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President George Weah, designated.
Man, hold on, Abraham. You got a lot of issues trending from your end. You a political guy for real. You got a lot of issues trending. But I'm more interested. They disable demonstration. We're gonna go to that, right? I just want to give our viewing audience a taste of what is to come, and then I will sit back and have you guys just run the show. What's trending from your end in Lofa County? Autism. What's trending over there? You way over there in Foya, man.
Well, thank you for
what's happening in your corner. What's happening over there?
Thank you for affording me the time. There are many things happening in local county. To be specific, Foya. Like Foya, we have choosing several ways now to go to Monrovia on a daily basis. Even the motorcyclists, even the drivers, they use several routes to go to Monrovia because of the bad road condition.
Right.
And quite recently, again, we experienced the wife of Honorable Thomas Fala, who is a representative of District Number 5, Mosurado. His wife came and distributed money on people. Like she organized 50 persons, gave them 50,000 Liberian dollars.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. So what
is the purpose for giving them money? What is the purpose for Thomas Fala's wife, distributing money?
In the name of helping the people.
Okay, humanitarian wise.
Yes, sir. So they that 2 to 3 days. After she done with that, she also called the various communities or quarters in Foya City. Each quarter, she gave them 50,000 Liberian dollars. So, and all that is for the women, in support of the women, and even the hunters. They call upon all the hunters in Foya statutory district so that we can support them also, like to buy batteries and gunshots, so that as they can get in the bush to hunt.
So it almost looks like it's still political, some kind of political campaign still taking place over there. That Thomas Fala is still trying to keep the fire going on. Come 2023, the fire is already on. That's kind of what I'm hearing from that end.
Yeah. So he is trying his best as to how he can gain the ground politically, because he has been doing that on several times, and that even led to his petition. He has been petitioned already by people of Foya.
To run as representative?
Yeah, that next year they want him to Foya, because the way they have seen him, he is a humanitarian and he does help people. So because of that,
he's doing that with the people money though, with the government, the taxpayers' money. That's all he's doing it. People, I guess that's a whole educational part that people need to realize, that what's happening is the people's money. But yeah, thanks for that, Otisin. Let's go to you, the guy right there in Monrovia, right there in the Bagugbe Avenue area there. Jasper, what's trending from your end?
Thank you very much. Not much. Abraham, Abraham and I live in the capital. In most of the trending issues, he recap everything. So these are just some of the things that have been happening in the country, most especially the capital, Monrovia. The issue of this justice, the replacement of Chief Justice of Liberia, Justice Sonnii. These have been politicized against other people who in Liberia, most especially stakeholders in our body politics, have taken this to be another issue. Mayu, the presiding officer in the Senate, the chair committee on chair in the Senate, that the judiciary is Bani Kutoshema, who happens to be the senator of Grand Cape County. He presides over the identical confirmation hearing, and as you can be aware, he was these are people who was first sanctioned by the U.S. government, and then he has lost that integrity and the test from the U.S. government, but yet
Right.
still he presides over the Senate, on the Senate on judiciary. He's the chairman, and having that integrity problem, and people are still questioning the Senate integrity and now the government. Why are they still keeping him there, as a chairman on judiciary? When U.S. government have placed sanctions on him and saying that nobody should do business with such person. So the confirmation of Chief Justice, the replacement of Chief Justice Sonnii, who happens to be almost confirmed, and he have raised serious attention on in our body politics, because the people are asking why this is not another person who presiding over this identical confirmation. Why is Barney Sherman? Barney Sherman has an integrity problem. The U.S. government relate to that. So, like what said, everything has been recapped. So these are some of the trending issues that really been taking place in Monrovia.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam at Talk TV Media Network. We are here bringing you our weekly commitment, bringing you a live broadcast here at Talk TV Media Network. So we are literally discussing national issues, and just so now that you guys have given us what's trending from your end, for me, I will literally tell you guys what's trending from my end has to be a global issue. The issues that's happening, war that's taking place between Russia and Ukraine. We witnessed and watched the international inspectors going down there to inspect. Finally, they made their way to the nuclear plant that was hit, and Ukraine is blaming Russia. Russia is blaming Ukraine. So now that the inspectors are on the ground, we will soon be able to find out what's happening, because it's a very hot zone right now. War is not good. And here in the U.S., we are witnessing a lot of law taking place in terms of the indictment that is taking place, or the search that took place at the former president's Donald J. Trump's Mar-a-Lago home in Florida. So the FBI raided that a couple of weeks ago, and it's a big issue going on with handling sensitive information that he should not have had at his residence. Those are documents that belongs to the United States government, and these are documents he should have turned over long time ago when he left the presidency. But after many trials for him to turn over the FBI and the CIA, the government felt like he's been, dumped. Maybe he's been messing around with them, and after many trials, so now they're taking the law legal way. So that's trending right now from my end. But guys, I'm gonna give you guys a show. The two of you, Abraham, and the three of you, you'll run the show. Let me just sit and watch you guys. Let me see what's going on here. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, CEO, for affording all this opportunity to take over the show today. I know you're building this platform to bring young folks in our politics to discuss trending national issues. So I think the first issue we're going to be discussing, and with my colleagues is we're going to go to Ibrahim. Ibrahim will tell us a bit about the Supreme Court, not the Supreme Court, but the Senate decision as to how this confirmation came about. So, Ibrahim, it's up to you. You are muted. Ibrahim, you are muted.
Abraham.
Yeah, let me say thanks to Jasper, Mr. Andrews, and thanks to Mr. Yuwo and the CEO. So, too many things happening in our country that we just started to GSU, the followers and the audience. But the three key issues now, trending our country is the issue of the back and forth letter between the President George Weah, and the coalition the collaborating political parties tender barrier Alexander Cummings. As you may be aware, weeks ago now, the American government through the embassy in Monrovia here prepared a sanction list, and we saw three of our key government officials name been mentioned. And with that, the CPP standard barrier, Mr. Cummings wrote a letter to the president. Afterward, the president suspended those three top government officials that need appear on the sanction list. And Mr. Cummings' communication was sent. It was an open communication. It was not something that addressed going straight to maybe secretly to the president. It was open so that the public can get, can know what is in the communication that has been sent to the executive marshal. So, in Mr. Cummings' first communication, it states that, though I may not read the whole letter of here, but the letter that the ANC or the CPP leader wrote to the president of the Republic of Liberia was a recommendation to him that suspension from his office to those three key government officials won't be sufficient. It was a recommendation that they be dismissed and new Liberian be employed. So, in President Weah response, it was like he's giving Kumi, Kumi needs some relevant. That the reason he writing, in fact, he afford even the internet, the radio, face-to-face campaigning. He lacks the strength. He lacks the technical know-how. So he's only trying to seek relevance from this government. So he won't deal with Kumi. So when President Weah responded to Cummings, Cummings came back over debate communication that he's challenging the presidency, which is been headed by His Excellency President George Weah, to come to the public with an open debate on the issue of the sanction. So that's one. We're going to dive into and look at it. Probably we can get your views and so forth, your comments. And the next one is the horse, the lower horse.
Yeah, Ibrahim. Just a minute. Yeah. Let's get Otesin on a view when it comes to that identical discussion. Otesin, so what is your own view as to the debate between the president and that of Alexander Benedict Cummings? I know you people in Lofa there have been getting some of this, and I believe you people can follow us all the activities. So what is your own take on this? We are not noticing we are not getting you. Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, we're getting you now, but you ought to be audible.
Yeah. I said the issue between the ANC standard bearer and that of the president of this country is, many citizens towards that is very clear. The issue of
getting a feedback from you, Odesin. I don't know whether from Odesin or from where.
No, I don't have anything
Okay,
from
okay. I think that
that.
was from Abraham. So go ahead.
No. So many people have commented on it that, and even like some of the dignitaries, some of the educated men and women, they commented on it and they even complained of it. That how will someone be sanctioned and then you like don't expel the person or dismiss the person, then you still maintain the person like suspension. Suspension is not anything enough. It's not anything enough that these people should bear as a consequence or punishment. That they should expel them totally from the government because if they can be suspended, they still have like one or two things to do in the government. But if they are dismissed, that they don't have any other issue, any activity within the government of the country. But if they can still maintain them, or if they can stay like they are, suspending them, then it is not, they don't mean anything. Or it's like they don't want to punish those guys, or it's like they don't want to make those guys to know that what they have done is bad. So if they have suspended them, then that means what they have done was just a blunder or mistake, something like that. So like they will still find, courage in doing that more, especially when their tenure is about to be over. So they will still have pleasure into doing that. So these are the responses from the people, and even from my own personal views and analysis. That's why I've been following. I've been thinking on it. About how someone be found of corruption and be sanctioned, and then you don't expel the person totally, and you like suspend. Suspension is not anything. Just like to tell the person that what you have done, you have to change. So that is it. What about suspension or suspension? So
Okay.
it's persuasive that like when two of them debate as the standard bearer of ANC calls for a debate, open debate, even if they do it, it's just like it's persuasive, but really one way or the other, people will follow his proposition more that they both should
But
be expelled.
Abraham, let me hold you there. The president won't accept any open debate with any opposition. If I think Abraham said can bear me listening for that. Even if you can recall, even back in 2017, and 2017 or 20 when all of the political parties were having debates. I think the current president, George Weah, I didn't participate because I don't. He shy away from that. Then they got open debate, and he never attended. He gave an excuse, and other political parties in 2017, Joe Biden attended our identical debate in Alexander Cummings. Yes, he was part. I think the late Councillor Charles Walker Bronskin also was part, if I'm not mistaken, and even LP, is it
Yep.
Benina Ure, I think also attended identical. But let's look at it like this, right? Do you think the president, Abraham, this goes to you. Do you think President Weah will really accept, this open debate with Alexander Cummings? Do you think? What is your thought on this?
Well, let me say this to the people, I mean, the audience as well, and to you. The president won't accept an open debate from Alexander Cummings, who is the leader of the CPP, for one fact. In his mind, that when he accepts such a debate, he's going to be obviously giving relevance to the opposition community. That's one. Two, if he accepts the debate, it may not go his way, and he may also lose relevance within the country. People may also lose that kind of confidence within the ruling party. And as you may be aware, 2023 is scary. So the president will not need distraction from other people, like the opposition community, that will make him to lose popularity or faint or maybe partisan. So obviously the president will not really accept such an open debate. Jasper.
Okay, Abraham, that's good of you. You know, myself, you know, in my own thinking, I know because he is the president. I don't think he will or he will accept that open challenge. But let go over to Otesin. Otesin, what do you think? Do you
Yeah.
think that the president will accept the open challenge, you know, with Alexander Benedict Cummings, who happens to be the standard bearer of relaunch CPP? Do you believe that he will accept this open challenge?
Well, you can only be capable to do what you have been doing, but you will
What do you
never
mean
do
by
what you have not. Yeah, simply because he won't allow to debate with ANC leader Alexander Cummings because there are a plethora of things that he is analyzing, that he has seen that Alexander Cummings have, come across those things, that if he accepts the debate between he and Cummings, that Cummings will have to expose most of the things that he is not supposed to expose, that may lead to, giving problem to his leadership. Because through the debate you will win people, through the debate you lose people, and this politics. It's not anything religious, it's not anything traditional. It is political. So if he stands the debate, he will lose some relevance. He will lose some people, some followers. So these are some of the things that he may not allow the mayor to debate with him.
Okay, thank you, Otesin. If you are following us, this is Dot TV Media Network. This is a recap of the weekly politics, trending issues that have been happening in Liberia. At Talk TV Media, this is what we do on every Saturday. We bring you the recap of our politics, unfolding events that have been taking place in Liberia. Gentlemen, so let us look at this confirmation hearing. This confirmation hearing with Justice Sonnii. You know, it have been in the news. Recently, people have been thinking that the current chairman on judiciary, that is Barney Sherman, who happens to be the senator of Grand Bassa County, you know, he have chaired this committee, and you remember that Barney Sherman has an integrity problem when with the U.S. government. He was sanctioned. These are first people that were sanctioned by the U.S. government. So the U.S. government don't have no interest, you know, in the judiciary system. But then Barney Sherman still happens to be the chairman on judiciary. So what do you think? Because people are saying that election is almost here. Because when I say around the corner, I can say around the corner because National Election Commission has already released a timetable, you know, about activities that will be going out. But then, you electoral elections in Liberia come with complaint, and these complaints end up going up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is the final arbiter that gave the final ruling. Vanish Sherman happens to be an integrated person where the U.S. government have sanctioned him, and then he presides over this identical confirmation. So other people are having problem with this issue. So Abraham, what do you think? What do you think people are having this identical problem with Barney Sherman, you know, being the chairman on judiciary, and most especially the Chief Justice of Liberia, the current Chief Justice, you know, have retired, but he was mandated to end the September Court of action. So what do you think people are having problem, you know, with this identical confirmation? Ibrahim, are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Jasper. And I would like to take it bit by bit before coming to Vani Bodhishema on a portion of this entire confirmation thing. Maybe aware the associate justices or the full bench members, Justice Joseph Nangwe Associate Justice Joseph Nabwe was firstly designated as the next Chief Justice of Liberia. But unfortunately, prior to the time of confirmation, he fell sick and he was taken out of the country. Currently, he's away seeking medication. And then the space couldn't remain vacant because Chief Justice Francis Kwakwa tenure is already over. It's already expired. So the president went back again on the full bench. The president went back on the full bench and then nominated the associate justice in Channel Yo as the next chief justice. So during the confirmation, she went for confirmation. During the confirmation, you saw the chair, Honorable Sherman, who presided over the judiciary committee within the house of the upper house, and he chaired the committee, confirmed her, and then she's now the chief justice of Liberia. So who knows? Liberians started to complain that the entire government has been taken to the southeastern region. For one part, the president here from the southeastern region, you got the Senate president from the southeast, you got the speaker from the southeast, and now the chief justice of Liberia also from the southeast. So Liberians are now thinking on what is real happening that such a decision can be made by Vani Budushema. One, you made mention of him being sanctioned earlier, yes, but at that time, Liberians are still blind. People can say Liberians are lazy in researching, but these days, young people, they are very strong enough in research. So at the time, Vani Budushema was sanctioned, Liberians didn't really focus on him in terms of the way the current sanction lists are killing people are focusing on them. But mind you, he was already being elected as well. So it cannot no way entangle his position whether being elected, you be sanctioned and be taken from a post. But a level the citizen of Grand Cayman County to say, comes 2023, we are not going to vote Vani Budushema again as a senator because he has a tinted character. So the entire thing, Vani Budushema was, in my mind, from my own point of analysis, Vani Budushema was forced to confirm Justice Sanayo because if he's contesting and there is any complaint for ANC or power from the county, the floor, he may take it to the Supreme Court. And based on that relationship, Sanayo may also be in land. So it's somehow complicated. Liberians are confused. They are expressing total disenchantment. On a daily basis, people are saying the entire country has been taken from the capital and been taken to the southeast, where you got lots of Liberians, key stakeholders in our country being appointed, confirmed, all from southeast, Maryland, Grand Crew. It shocked people. So there was need that I think the record thing be done that, people will be pleased. Shannon is qualified. No one says she's not qualified. She's competent enough. But the fact is that it's of Eastern solidarity. That's the concern of the Liberian people. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Abraham.
Great, Abraham. Thank you very much for that analysis. And what do you think about this when it comes to the confirmation about Justice Sonnii, the current Justice Minister, have reached the retired age, 70, has been retired, but supposed to end his term of court in Ansu.
Yeah, Otesi, you can go ahead. You can provide your own analysis while we are with Jasper. Go ahead.
All right. So thank you as you were talking also, giving your analysis and points of view that are vital that we need to consider. You know, when we are talking about the confirmation of the Chief Judge or Sonnii, it is something that every one of us have to keenly observe. That we have to keenly observe because you cannot appoint someone today. Maybe it might be a good thing that the person that you are appointing today might have a good character. But looking at the person who making the confirmation, who doing the recommendation or nomination is the thing. Look at the person's character, look at the person's past records, look at the person's contribution. You know, these are the things that we observe. And one thing about we Liberians today that we are taking to be common is that we're taking corruption to be a normal thing. We don't see corruption to be something that's bad, that's chaotic. We don't see corruption today in Liberia that is something that's troubling the lives of the citizens. So these are the things that we observe them sometimes we don't do the right thing. And we go like that, we continue making errors, we continue bringing problems among and between citizens. So with the confirmation, if they have checked the past records of Madame Sonnii and they have not found any problem, that would be a good thing. But looking at the person who doing the confirmation, the Vice Chairman who has been sanctioned already by the American government, you know, it is what people are wondering. It is what people are looking at. That if that Vice Chairman might not have tomorrow in the city, even though she is an educated person, she is a lady with experience, she has made math before, but with this confirmation that one way or the other, he may have influence on this lady. Because we are talking about law something. When you are preaching, the person who interprets law, the person has to be an independent person. The person don't have to affiliate, don't have to associate with any political body, with any political group of people. So this is what the citizens are observing. And the errors that we are always making is that those people that are having tinted character, tinted records, we are still wanting them to lead us. We are still bringing them to power. We are still running after, you know, their leadership. And if we do that and the people are, you know, like mistreating us, ill-treating us, but we don't know it, the people will continue to do the same they have been doing. And just how the country continues going backward.
Okay, guys, let me
So,
a little bit.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yes, you welcome
Yeah,
also. So welcome back.
yeah, let me just interject. Kind of interesting. That's why I came back on the screen, right? I'm trying to find out the analysis here as compared when it comes to the Chief Justice. The name I'm looking at, Sonnii, that's Kisi. It's Lofa County, right? Sonnii, that's BC. So how is that Southeast? You know, isn't that balance of power? I'm looking at it one way like that. I could be wrong. I'm just that's just something that because we are here for free and fair balanced information. I just thought I'd bring that out. You know, Sonnii, the name sounds Kisi. You know, if it is Kisi, that's Foya district in Lofa County. So I'm looking at that aspect, and this is where both of your opinions can come in, and maybe after that, you guys we could do a quick commercial.
Yeah, for that, it is possible that someone who is not a guilty
well, I'm directing that. Let me direct that. Let that goes to Abraham because he brought that up. As in the disparities, and the analysis was good. As in Judge Weah appointing a lot of his statement that came from the southeastern side, of the country and stuff. Yeah, that a little bit when you dig deep, you'll see a little bit of that is true. But for the confirmation of the Chief Justice, that's where my question is to you guys. Abraham.
Thank you, CEO. And let me say this for the record. Justice Sonnii, they have a link from the top 15 star, which is Maryland County. As you may be aware, she's a former wife of the ALP leader Benina Yuri. And that's how the linking from the Southeast region attached to her, because some of her father's family hail from the Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them settled in local. So it's from that backdrop, people are actually confused, like why you say they don't think her to be from the Southeast, people saying from the Southeast. But we're still digging deeper as to whether she's from the Southeast. But a source I've been hinted that her root is from Maryland. They may have settled in Lofa County.
Okay, that's unconfirmed yet. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is Talk TV, and what we are doing here is to bring the young, brightest minds of Liberia to bring you current events, happenings around the world. And we are the first to do this, Talk TV Media. We are here to encourage young entrepreneurs, young minds, legal minds as well, young minds, young people that are involved in different facets of business, not just business, but in governmental sectors when it comes to the political climate of Liberia and around the globe. And so we want them to take front and center of the stage to know they need to be aware of what's happening in the country because they are the future leaders of this country, Liberia. And this is why we do what we do best. We make them the voice for the voiceless. They are the next voice. They are the next generation, our next generation. And that's why you see these young people running this show. And I believe in them. I can't wait for them to take over completely to run this. I believe in them. Gentlemen, I'm so far proud of you guys of what you guys doing. But I want us to take a quick break, like maybe 1 minute. What do y'all think? All right.
Yes, so.
All right. Welcome to the show, our Talk TV Media Network. This is what we do, and we do it best because of you, our followers, our listeners. At Talk TV Media Network, we are the voice for the voiceless. Why? Because we go places where others do not go. We are an independent network. We analyze issues objectively. We all know allegiance to any political figure, any political party. We are solely independent. And so we bring you information free, fair, and unbiased. Sometimes we could be hitting your own party or your own leader, and you think we are taking sides, but that's not us. We do it. And when we turn on the other side, then we are like a two-edged sword. That's how we are here at Talk TV Media Network. So don't blame us if we are hitting your interest, your best interest in in the Liberian politics. Okay, so gentlemen, take over the show. Let's finish it up. Bear in mind, we got 10 minutes for the show to be over.
Yes, thank you very much, CEO, for coming in. We just want to recap, talks about the invitation by the representative on the education minister, that is Ansu. You know, as you are aware, those of you, even in every part of the country right now, you understand that the people, all schools, have hacked intuition. If you go and purchase an information sheet to a school, everything that student needs will be purchased at the school campus. And graduation fees, just imagine, for 12th grade have gone up to 350, 300 US, and he's been summoned by the House of Representatives, to discuss it. But mind you, those institutions that are charging exorbitantly a private institution. Government does not have that that 100% control over this institution. But yes, we wait to see and what the minister will say when he enter the House of Representatives. But I believe that we have to be fair enough as Liberian. We are in a struggling economy, so I don't think we have to treat one another like this. But
all right, folks, as you can see, yeah, Jasper is having some technical serious issues down there in Liberia. So that's why you see me here in the backdrop. And yeah, we do have a number. We got like a few minutes to go. We see some of our viewers are asking what's the number to call in. That's the WhatsApp number on the screen. You can call in and give your input. The number is 539-525-1552. For those of you who have WhatsApp or those of you who are here in the US, today we don't have numbers. We do have a number for those in Liberia, but we won't be giving that out today. So as this broadcast is going on simultaneously, you should be able to watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, on the website, and then you'll be able to follow us the best way possible. Seems like Jasper is in. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have a lot of time left on the show right now, but as you can see, it's going. We are here to talk politics. We are here to talk politics. Politics is what we do best, And normally during our weekly show, tomorrow here Sunday, we'll bring the Sunday Gospel Show as well at 2 p.m. Central Time, and that is 7 p.m. Liberian time. So that's when those of you who do not like to go to church on Sundays, that's when we'll bring you that. So we do have a caller calling in right now, and we are going to answer that caller. Guys, just bear with me 1 second. Hello, caller. Are you there?
I'm here.
Your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
My name is James Coyan. I'm from Philadelphia.
Hey, Mr. Coyan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good. I know you've been following us. What's your take so far on the analysis?
I was calling on the issue of the high intuition by private schools in Liberia.
Yes.
When you say all schools have increased school fees, I'm wondering where you got that information from, and whether you've done any analysis or physical inspection of some of the schools that are hiking their tuition. I listened to another network where the announcer started a couple of schools in the Tuporo area, where we also have our own school, and said that the school had increased school fees. I was stupid. Schools have increased their fees. We are not insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people.
Right.
We have one of the best schools in the Tuporo area. I wouldn't call the name because I don't want to be seen as media publicity. Since we started, we have not increased our school fees. This is our third year of operation.
Right.
We increased school fee for the first time. We increased school fee by 35%. All of our teachers are paid high salary. It's not the regular 5,000 that bring out. The teachers paid at our school is around $100, $125.
US dollars.
US dollars. Most of our teachers are paid far higher than that this academic year coming.
Okay.
We don't know how many students we're going to be. We don't know how many students we're going to be having, but we increase teacher salary. The cost of living in Liberia is high.
But if I may ask, Mr. Koyon, if I may ask, I know you already say you don't want to show. What's the name of the shoe or of the school?
It's the Duke Ivy League International School.
Okay.
They're in the Sharon community area.
Yeah. I want to ask him a question because I live in Bukoro.
Talk to our friends. We go into our own personal accounts.
Right.
It's a high school today. It's a high school.
And it's up to high school level
High school,
as well.
Yeah. We started 12 with this year.
Okay, so guys, I hope you guys are hearing, and he wants to find out because information needs to be factual. Yes, I was going to bring that up because that topic was just coming up for discussion for us, as in not all schools, that have hacked up the rates, knowing the very plight of the Liberian people, right? So this is an educator. This is someone who believes in investing and making the bright minds of Liberia. I know him, who he is. So his concern is the same as my concern when it comes to education in Liberia. So,
All right.
so let me go to Abraham. So, while Mr. Coyne, just hold on 1 second. Let Abraham respond.
Yeah, let me say thanks to our caller, Mr. Konya. Your school or your institution may not increase tuition, but other institutions, other private institutions in the country, like my colleague Jasper said, can you imagine the Great Wooden Booth at the Puebla Road in Paisley? Graduation fees is around 200 USD. And in fact, the economy is so tight to the extent school is opening to the extent that parents don't even have the money to register their kids. When they hiking fees in private schools across the country, carry off some of the schools carry fees up high. How do you expect the common people, someone who is selling potato green, where do we get 30,000 from?
Yeah, so Abraham, so then you agree with the fact that it's not all the schools that are hacking the fees.
That's not all the schools, but majority of the schools.
Yeah.
Majority of the schools.
And it is for this reason that the education minister is being summoned by the U.S. representative this coming Tuesday for hearing.
Yes. Yes. And Mr. Konya, let me say this. It is only the public school in Liberia across the country that have the lower fees. Where you see elementary paying 1,000, junior high paying 2,000, senior high 3,000. Oh yeah. The Ministry of Education keep out with that. They say for public schools, they have full control over public schools. They don't have right over private schools. But in so doing, the private school registered within the ministry. You also supersede the entire school that run across the country.
Okay, let's have our caller give his final voice.
So I agree that there are schools that increase school fees. I also agree that there's an issue of conflict of interest as far as the Ministry of Education is concerned. You have ministers, deputies, directors, all of the private schools running.
Right.
And I don't know that for a fact, but I understand that some government teachers are also teaching in these schools with the experience of collecting school fees from our students.
Mm-hmm.
What we've done in our neighborhood is that as accountant, the marketing, we went to all the schools in the neighborhood.
Right.
We review the tuition structure. That is why when I started the school 2 years ago, started with 37 students, the following 195 students. This year, it's better to double.
Wow.
We are right now building new campus, an extended campus of 3-story flat to accommodate the students that we are expecting.
Right.
That's because we reduce our school fee. Total school fee for 12 graders in our school this year is $310. I think $310 $1. That's what you pay for 12 graders.
Wow.
It's got all the schools in that community. The highest school fee, the lowest you find there is about $800 for people in 12 grade, excluding graduation fees, excluding all the small fees. The board has agreed, our board agreed that we should not increase school fees.
Augustine, I wanted to ask a question because I live in Bukoro, so I need to know the school and do my fact checking. So,
I think that's close to $100,000+. I haven't gotten 1 cent out of that school.
Wow.
That's because we are investing and not expecting much return, but his marketing will get profit maybe in the next couple of years based on enrollment.
This is
I want the young folk. Let me thank the young folk that is really put in charge of the show. I will hope that they I don't follow the show. I follow their analysis. I don't agree with all of the analysis, but this is the beginning.
Exactly.
Train the young folks. I hope that you don't leave them by themselves all of the time, trying to guide them in the process. The analysis will make a lot of difference. Who knows? Talk TV Network will grow and become one of the biggest radio stations in Liberia.
It will be, hopefully. And one of them, I have a question for you before you take leave of us.
Okay.
Jasper.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, CEO. He made mention of the school, and I live in Duporo, so I want him to give me some detail about the school, so that I can make some follow and help him also to know to get other people who need school that is affordable for them to participate. So he can hit me up and check me so that I can help him in our process. Because I live in Dubai, I live in Ranchester.
Not question there, but man, that one not question
I'll
there.
comment. I'll take question. I say I want to make comment.
Oh, okay. I will connect you. I'll connect you with him. That one was
Okay, see you.
Our education is dealing with American culture and education. It's not really like very style school system. With the American school system, we hold the American flag in our compound as well. So if you go down to Project Afro Tuko is a popular school in the area. In just 1 year time, we're the fastest growing school in the entire Duporo, the tri community area, Duporo, PLD and the red light area. We are the fastest growing school. So for Tuko, our uniform is gold and black.
And just to buttress, because part of my passion is to see these young people get the opportunity that a lot of us never had growing up, Mr. Conyan. I would love to bring you back on the show one-on-one for this, for the Liberian people to know what you're doing when it comes to the school system over there, looking at the entire school system in Liberia, plus what you are doing as a contribution to society. A lot of us are contributing in different ways when it comes to education. But I mean, the best thing is for us to keep doing what we do. So at the end of the day, we all can hope that these people, these children, will learn and become better future leaders of tomorrow for Liberia. So yeah, this is an open invitation to you. After this too, I will get a hold of you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm available anytime.
All right, you take care. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Right. So here we are. We have our guys. The internet is giving them a hard time in Liberia, and they keep coming back on. They drop up, they come back.
Yeah, the network, and for me, sorry, so I have to take my leave. Thank you very much for the show. I think it was a good show. I think this will be a good thing that the young police will come together to discuss national training issues in Liberia.
Right.
So I will embrace this. I think we also continue this process. I think it will strengthen us in our analysis, even though people may not agree with our analysis, but that's our analysis. These are things that are happening in Liberia. So I want to say thank you very much to my friend Abraham Okoli Jr., who happens to be and Otesin Yobo. I think also the network also giving him a problem, and so he locked out. So I want to say thank you to the CEO for this great initiative. I hope that this will continue. And guys, I think every Saturday we have to meet like this and discuss national training issue. Thank you very much.
All right, Jasper. Appreciate it, man. You did well. Awesome. Very proud of you guys. What's your closing comments, Abraham?
So let me say thanks to our many viewers and followers, those who listen, those who put through their calls, those who put their comments, and I want to say thank you, Chief. You are doing extremely well. Organizing such, young people to take over. Though we will catch it a bit tough, but one way or the other we will have to get cooked to the system because Liberia as a country or the entire group depend on the young generation that are coming up. So I want to say thank you again. Thanks for the time. It was wonderful being here. I will pray that we do our best to help our Men Talk TV Media Network. Thank you.
Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome, folks. There you have it. There you have it. That's what I'm talking about. These young folks, they're doing it. I'm so proud of you guys for what you guys did today. Awesome job. And the more training we have going on to learn the system, eventually I believe in you guys. And I know a lot of Liberians believe in you guys, that you guys going to be the best of the best when it comes to broadcasting journalistically, fair, free, and balanced information. So very, very kudos to you guys. Very proud of you guys. Keep up the job. Keep the stories going. And this is how we're going to end here today, folks, on the show at Talk TV Media Network. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram as well. And like us, subscribe, be a part. We are open to correction because we want to make sure that we improve upon this. So we bring you the best. We are the voice for the voiceless. We want to make sure that society becomes a better place for every one of us. So we are grateful and we are thankful to you all for liking us. This is how we want to take leave of you. Tomorrow I'll be here on the show at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Liberian time to bring you the gospel show. Again, with a set of young people. That's it. Abraham, we have a special, my man, we get special program coming up tomorrow, and it has to do with a foundation that we are running, talking about education to be able to give scholarships to young people, families that are struggling, that cannot afford having their kids go to school this year. We want to have that fundraiser. We want to be able to help in every little way that we can. And we are so glad that a lot of people are already, paying attention to what we are doing and pouring in. And guess what? If we can even have 5 people, 10 people, 10 kids educated or send them to school this year as a foundation, the Ngadu Foundation, we are more than happy. This is a process that is transparent, open, and no relative whatsoever. It's highly scrutinized. So we will be bringing a special edition on that tomorrow as well, and as we go during the course of the week. Until then, folks, this is how we end the show today. But guess what? I'll play you the best of the best of Liberian music. Sweet Banana, from sweet cassava to sweet banana. That's how we're going to end the show. For you. Yeah. I will roll. My boy. I see you, man.
Another vibe. J Papa. It's your boy Nairo. CBD Bila Patala. Sweet. Rap banana. Not from Monkey alone, yeah. Sweet, red banana, not from monkey alone. Not from monkey, I swear not from monkey alone. You tell your friend me today, someone will take it for you tomorrow, mama. Yeah. You tell your friend you today, someone will take it for you tomorrow. Yeah. Melessing a male, woman, melessing a woman, baby. Fine girl, you take him all away. The kinds of things you do, you take him all away. Fine girl, take him all away. Oh, all away. The way you shake your poo-poo, take him all away. Me and I let my friend and do them. Me, I just let her find my own Jew. Yeah. Me, I not let my friend and do them. And I just let her find my own Jew. Yeah. You tell your friend me today, someone will take it for you tomorrow, mama. Yeah. You tell your friend you go there, oh, someone will take it for you tomorrow. Yeah. Go love fire, go love fire, go love fire, go love fire, Leah friend, Leah friend, Leah friend, Leah friend, Leah friend, you hating.